Welcome to the Lambie's Black Belt Academy training video. Today we're going to be working on the side kick. A couple things we're going to be working on today. We're going to talk about foot posture, the four parts of the kick, and also the body positioning, how you should be facing when you're doing the kick. We're going to do a couple different ways. We're going to use the wall or a chair and work on doing the side kick. We're also going to go to the ground where we'll be on our hands and knees, and I'll show you about doing it that way also. And then the last one, we'll use an object. It could be a chair or something else, and I'll explain that a little bit more later. So, first part of it is foot posture. Alright, so for our side kick, when we go to do our side kick, we want to make sure that we're hitting with the bottom of the heel. When I kick, my toes, okay, are flexed back towards me. So my big toe all the way to my pinky, pull it all the way back towards your knee. Okay? And then you're going to use the bottom of the heel. Alright? With this kick, there's four parts. Okay? First part is chambering your leg for the kick. Second part is actually executing the kick. Okay? Third part is re-chambering the leg back in. And then fourth part, putting your foot down. So most of our kicks that we have, four parts of the kick. Last one is body position. Thus, side kick, we're going to be sideways, side facing. Okay, so if I'm coming towards you in the camera, my body's going to be side facing. Okay, I'd be facing you forward. This would be side. All right. So those are going to be the things that we're going to work on as we do these drills. All right. Okay, so the first drill is going to be using the wall. Okay, so I'm going to use the wall for balance. I know a lot of people may have good balance, but I want to use the wall because I want to work on the positioning, doing the kick correctly, and not worry about falling over and everything. We're not going to do it super fast. I want you to think about technique opposed to speed right now. So when we do the first thing, we're going to do is the leg that I'm standing on, the toes are going to point to the side, maybe a little bit towards the wall. Use the wall for balance, okay? Don't be too far away. You're going to do is take your front knee and you're going to chamber it up, okay? And you're actually going to have the knee in the front. I want to think about having my heel, hip, and shoulder kind of in a line. Bring my knee up so that it's at least parallel, okay? Have the other hand up. Okay, so this is the chamber position, all right? Make sure, if you're noticing I'm flexing my toes up, I'm not pointing them down. You want to flex them up. All right. As I go to execute the kick and throw my kick out, the leg that I'm standing on, I'm going to pivot. Okay. So I'm going to pivot that foot away, throw my leg out, use the bottom of the heel. Once again, I don't want to point my toes. I want to pull them back towards me. As my leg is out straight, okay, I'm going to pull the foot straight back, bring my knee back to this position. All right, okay, and then from there, my leg would turn back and then down. One thing I want you to think about as we're doing this, okay, so I chamber my knee, I pivot, I throw my side kick. As I bring my knee back, it comes straight back. If I bring my foot back and I do this before I bring my knee, I end up hooking my leg. I don't want to have a hook in that. I want to think about as I do this, it's going straight out, straight back in, and get that foot to come straight back is having the knee come back first. All right, so let's try that everyone together. You're going to go 1, bring the knee up, chamber. Okay, pivot 2. 3, you're going to throw the side kick, pull those toes back. 4, re-chamber by bringing that knee straight back in, and then 4 down. Good, one more time. Okay, so knee up, chamber. Remember, it's in front of you, this way. Okay, look straight this way over my shoulder. Okay, you're going to pivot, throw your kick. Make sure you're pushing with the heel. Body's still sideways. You're going to re-chamber by bringing that knee back in, and then place the foot down. All right, so that is how we're going to do with the wall. You do 10 to 15 one side, turn. Same thing, use the wall, chamber, execute your kick, pull those toes back, push with the heel, look in the direction you're kicking, re-chamber by bringing that knee back in, okay, and then down. All right, so do 10 to 15 one side, 10 to 15 the other side. Don't think of kicking super high if you're not flexible right now. You're going to feel it in your legs, definitely, from doing this slowly, okay? As you're doing it, once again, 10 to 15 reps. Do 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. Do that 2 to 3 times. Okay. All right, so the second way we're going to do the side kick is we're going to come down here. Down your knees. All right, I'm going to put your hands down. All right, have you ever done these? You know what you're in a treat for right now, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to bring our knee up to the side. We're going to bring it towards our shoulder, okay? We're still going to have that foot posture where the toes are pulling towards my knee, and then bottom of the heel we want to work on. So from here, what we're going to do is we are in the chamber position. We're going to work on throwing the kick out and back. Now remember, watch my foot. Don't point your foot away. Pull those toes back. Try to lead, push with that heel. And then when you bring your foot back, or your leg I should say, bring that knee in. Okay? Straight out. Don't think of bringing the heel back. I want to think about bringing my knee all the way back. Now what makes this one challenging is keeping the knee, your leg, parallel to the floor. Don't start letting it do this. Also, don't let the knee come back and not really bring it all the way back to the full range of motion. So you want to make sure the knee is here, kick all the way back, bring it all the way back in. Okay, and this I do is you kick out, I hold it for like 1 or 2 seconds just to get the muscles to work, bring it back in. And then I kick out, bring it back in. Alright, so I'm going to turn sideways here so you can see my foot a little bit better, my leg. So my knee's up towards my shoulder. I'm going to throw my leg straight back. Now if you're only here, straight off your hip, that's fine. If you're able to kick up a little bit higher, go for it. Because eventually it's going to slowly work its way down as your leg starts getting tired. And then you bring the knee back in. You're going to throw it out. And then bring it back in. Okay? So with this one, same thing. 10 to 15 reps. One leg, do the other leg, 2 to 3 sets. I guarantee you the next day you're going to feel this one also. Okay, but both of these drills that we've been working on, the first one with the wall and this one, they're going to work your leg muscles, so they'll help you make stronger kicks. Alright? Good luck on that one. Okay, for our last drill we're going to be using an obstacle. Now if you don't have a chair, you can use pretty much anything. Anything that's, when you're able to bring your knee up, pivot, and whatever the height your kick's going to be, you want to have enough room so you can at least clear it, but not so low that your leg, it doesn't really, it doesn't matter. If I go like way down here and I'm able to get over it, no problem, there's no challenge there. We want to make sure we're chambering the knee up, pivoting, and throwing our leg straight out and straight back in. Okay? And what I mean by that, if I'm kicking over this right here, okay, and that's kind of a little too low for me. So what happens is I could always just go like this. When I start to throw my kick, if I do it full speed, I kind of come up on an angle. You see my knee's coming up, I chamber it and I throw my kick, but my knee's not really here to start. It's kind of halfway to the target by the time it gets set up, and so I don't get the maximum power as I do it. So I want to make sure, if I put this chair right here, in order for me to do that now, I can't just kick, because you see as it happens, the chair falls over. So I actually have to, from here, chamber my knee up high so that I can do my kick. Okay? So I'm going to turn it sideways this way just so I don't hit the back. And you guys can, pick different obstacles. It could be anything. All right? If you have a couch that's low enough, you can kick right over the couch. So from here, same thing. Now, if you want to have another chair for balance, so you can grab onto a chair here, pick up, and use that, go for it. Okay? If you want to work on a little bit of balance, you can. For this, same thing. Hands up. Want to work on those 4 parts. You're going to bring the knee up. Make sure the toes are pulling towards your knee. Okay? You're going to pivot. You're going to throw your kick out. You're going to rechamber. Then you're going to put it down. Okay? Again. Okay? So the knee comes up. Pivot. Out. Make sure I'm not pointing my toes. Pull them back. Rechamber. And then down. Alright? So, depending on what your obstacle is, okay? Just make sure you're close enough that you have to bring your knee up high enough to clear it, so you don't get in the bad habit of bringing your leg up and chambering at the same time. Alright, that might work great if you're doing like point spot or anything, get the kick in real quick. But if I was breaking boards or trying to protect myself, I really want to make sure I'm chambering up to get the full power of my kick. Alright, so one more time. Okay, knee comes up. Make sure you're in good foot posture is in front of me. I pivot, get my body sideways, throw my leg out, bring it back in, and then down. Alright, so that's using an obstacle. Okay, so just a quick review. We talked about foot posture, pulling the toes back. So I'm not pointing my foot like this, I'm pulling them back this way. Using the bottom of my heel. That part should be the part you want to think of hitting your target with first. Okay, 4 parts of a kick. There's the chamber, there's the execution of the kick, there's the rechamber of the kick, and then placing the foot down. Body position. On this one, like I said, if I'm kicking towards the camera, I want to be side facing. Alright? And my body might actually turn a little bit away, because if you notice when I pivot my other foot, my body turns away, but as long as I'm looking at my target when I do this, I'm in the right position. Okay? So 3 ways you can do this. 1 on the wall, crashing this way. And there's a couple of variations we can work on that another day. Hands and knees, leg up, kicking back, bringing back in. Okay, and then using an obstacle. Good. So I hope this helps with your side kick. Feel free to send us an email if you have any questions. Our email is lammy@lbbatkd.com. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.